Hello humans, and welcome to another episode of Gen X Gamer. Do me a favor, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button if you haven't done so. Guys, today, a story of redemption, if you will. Listen guys, for those of you who are not familiar, maybe you're new to the channel, we've gotten a lot of new subscribers lately, but, well guys, I prepared a game room for my kiddos with everything in it. And when I'm telling you everything was represented. Retro games. Right? We got a PS5 in there. We got the Switch in there. We got the Xbox in there. There's Game Pass. Right? There's thousands of games literally for these kids to play. So I prepare all this game room so my kids can enjoy. It's a space where, you know, after they get out of school, these are my grandkids. They get out of school. We sit there. We have snacks. Homework gets done. Yada, yada, yada. It's a great little space. However, as soon as they came in, everybody was going to Roblox on tablets. So all this stuff that I set up was for naught. The only thing that was getting used from time to time was either the Xbox to watch YouTube videos or play Roblox, or the Switch just to watch YouTube videos. You can imagine my disappointment after going through all that, you know, wanting them to have a place where they could game together. And even though they were gaming together, right, because they're in the same games on Roblox, they were just always on tablets. You know, it just wasn't, something about it didn't feel the same. But hey, you know what? I'm older, another generation. They game the way they game, as long as they're enjoying themselves, right? Anyway, guys, so that was pretty much it. Other than monitoring, you know, what access they have to Roblox, because you know these are elementary school kids. I didn't have much to do, right? But check this out. So I'm sitting there, kind of like going through the motions again. Okay, they get out of school, they're gonna sit here, they get on the tablets, yada yada yada, and then I'm like, okay, well, you know, this room it's probably for me, I guess, when they're not here. So I get on my laptop while they're playing, and I start playing this game that I haven't played. I've been meaning to play it, right? I've been meaning to play it, but I haven't played it. And it's Broforce. So I started playing it, right, for the very first time. And I kid you not, I was probably maybe 5 minutes into it. Maybe 10 at most. Right? I'm barely getting the hang of it. I don't, you know. It's a, you know, and it's on screen here for you guys. And the little one, right, the littlest one, he's like, what are you playing? And I'm like, oh, you know, and I just show him, and he starts looking. And all of a sudden he says, can I play? And I'm like, well, you know, even though this is pixelated, it's kind of a violent game, but he watches his dad play Modern Warfare, so it's much less violent than that. So I asked his parents, you know, is it okay for him to play this game? And said, yeah, no problem, whatever. It's okay. So he starts watching me play. And he's asking me, can I play? So he plays. And then all of a sudden, the other one is looking at him going like, hey, what is that game? You know, and then I hook him up to 2 players. And then all of a sudden, my girl looks at him, it's like, what are you guys doing? And now she's just behind him, because this is a 2-player game now. She's just behind him, kind of cheering him on. So now it's all 3 of them in front of my laptop. Forget the screens, right? This game's on the Game Pass, by the way. I got it on my I had it on the laptop because I have the Game Pass Ultimate, you know, which gives you PC access. So anyway, so all of it, 3 of them are starting to join. So I go through this whole process, guys, which is a lot different than when they're playing, right? When they're playing on their Roblox, they're just kind of going on these missions or playing these games. They hardly ever argue, you know, because they're just basically doing the same things over and over again in those type of games, whether it's a racing game. And they're doing a lot of co-op, basically, in the games that they play. But in this case, we went through all those sweet negative emotions that we're used to when it comes to gaming, right? All of a sudden, they're arguing, they're fighting. Because, well, you know, one of them is dying, he won't go the way he wants him to go. You know, and at this point I had it hooked up, you know, 2 Xbox controllers to the little laptop, you know, and I figured I'm going to have to put this on the big screen. And guys, let me tell you, it is the only game that I have gotten the kids away from Roblox, right? They all want to play this game, either co-op or one at a time. But it is the only thing. And I let me tell you, I had given up. I was like, okay, well, there's so many choices, and Roblox are only going to want to play this. And I'm not a fan of this style of game, the graphics. But it's good, and the theme of the game is good. If you're a Gen Xer, you have to try it. They pay homage. They pay homages to Alien, to all the action movie stars, Dirty Harry, the Predator, Ripley. Everybody's there, right? Everybody's there, of course, with different names and what have you. And you just go on these little missions. It feels to me, right, like a combination of Contra and Mario Brothers, because as you blow up things, little rocks and what have you, there's sometimes some platforming that you have to do. And it's a fun game, man. It really is. But I have to say, in the afternoons, it's no longer mine. It's no longer mine. And I've had to intervene a couple of times now where these guys are getting too into it and they're getting mad at each other because one of them won't follow the direction the other one wants. And so now they're playing apart sometimes. I was playing with my grandson last night. It was actually fun. And, we prefer to play back and forth, so we're playing the same game, but he plays around, I'll play around, or we play till we lose, what have you. And we're enjoying discovering the new characters. And as they come in, especially characters that are based in 80s, movie stars, 90 movie stars, whatever, I start showing them, and I start telling them what it's from. So it's been great, guys. And it's not, depending on your kids. And I know a lot of Gen Xers have this, where, you fail to connect with your kids. Because let me tell you, my kids are not excited for Mario. They're just not. They love the Mario movie. But nobody wanted to play the Mario Wonder game. That's going to be for me. But if I'm just going to play it, I'll just wait till it's on sale. Why am I going to pay full price for something that, they're not going to enjoy? And the two boys are, they're more aggressive. They like racing cars. They like, shooting games. They like that kind of stuff. They're not into, Mario or anything else. The little ones played Kirby a little bit, and he likes the part that he looks like he's eating the other ones. But other than that, there's not much love for like the Nintendo standards. So it's really great, guys, to get them out of this Roblox curse that they were in. Because as soon as they got home from school, it was Roblox. And finally, I got a game to connect with them, and guys, let me tell you, as you get older, some of you are younger, some of you don't have kids, some of you maybe have younger kids, some of you maybe are going through the same stuff. But when you find a game that you can all bond with, hey, it is what it is. And I'm glad that I was able to get into playing in controllers, right? I just wanted to share with you guys. It's exciting. And you know what? There's no grandparents. There's no parents that I can share this story with, because none of them really play that I know. And the ones that do play are too young to have, grandkids or kids. So I don't know. It was really satisfying for me that after putting all that effort into the game room, that wasn't being used the way I intended it to. It was great to actually have them play, sit around, and go through all the stuff that I was going through with my friends when I was a kid, and I'm glad that I'm enjoying it with them. So, it is what it is, and you guys can go ahead and try the game. It's Broforce, and I think it's the graphics that were similar that attracted it to them. I don't know, but there's a game that you might want to try to break the Roblox curse. All right, humans, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for all your comments. I do appreciate it. More memes on the way tomorrow, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.
Did you subscribe? Did you hit the like button? What the hell are you waiting for?